Why, hello there, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Community Battles, brought to you by Semi-Original Guy, aka Mr. Kenneth from Bouncers by Web. Thank you very much for joining me here once again. Today, we have a match on a map called Golden Probe Redux. I know, it's pretty cool. I played on this map a couple times, actually. It's a pretty cool map. Mostly, my experience playing this map has either been in T1 or T2. Today, we have a Tier 3. I know, crazy. Standard match, nothing really to it. But it is a cool map. You know, interesting. Interesting map. We have 3 bases and an airport with HQs. Mildly open center, but there's a lot of rivers here. So, you know, people might be going swimming today. People might be going swimming indeed. Of course, we got the comm towers in the middle, lots of open terrain. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes indeed. This one was sent in by one of these 2 players. Top here, playing as Rachel today, we have Valdudu. And on the bottom, playing as Lash, we have Romaware. So, we'll see how this one goes. I'll go ahead and put the player profiles up there so you can take a look at that. Now, interesting CEOs. Now, I know in the last one we had a Lash, and we saw some pretty interesting stuff from that Lash player, so we'll see if we have that again today. But we have Rachel. Now, I haven't really covered too many matches from Rachel on the channel, but Rachel is one of my most hated CEOs to actually go up against because, yeah, I just don't like it. No. The real thing is because of her missiles. Now, her co-power is it's just something, you know. It's something. It causes luck damage. You can go between 0 to 40% luck for a 3-star power, so it's pretty good. Very situational, good for wall breaking, good for like surprise infantry hits, stuff like that. But you don't really see it too often, but people will surprise you with it, so you gotta watch out for it. But her super co-power is why everybody really likes to play as Rachel. She will get 3 area effect missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cross, you know, cross damage. So she'll be able to launch 3 of those missiles at you. 1 at the most accumulated wealth, 1 at the most accumulated infantry, and the other one at the most accumulated units, I believe. Don't fact check me, but it's written there anyways, over there. So you can go take a look at that yourself. On the other hand, we also have Lash. Lash will get a day-to-day ability of increased firepower on terrain. You know, depending on the terrain, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, she'll get between 10 and 40% extra firepower. It's very cool stuff. She will also have access to terrain tactics, which moves her movement cost to 0 across all terrain. You know, she'll be able to move like Stern for a day. Prime Tactics doubles the terrain stars, same effect as terrain tactics, being able to move all over the place. Very effective stuff. The defense bonus and offense bonus you can get from that, very good stuff. However, Lash is a powerful CEO, but a tricky CEO to play. So she's all about placement, you know. You gotta make sure that you place your units correctly. Alrighty then. Cool. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one here. So like I said, we're playing on Golden Probe Redux here. We have Valdudu up here in the orange territory. Let's change that to the old Blue Moon. Yeah, I like Blue Moon. Let's go Blue Moon, and we're also going to do something. Let's go. I wish I had decided that a little bit quicker. I don't know. Let's go Yellow Comet. You know, Yellow Comet. It's a good place. Not many people play as Yellow Comet. All right, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. Oh boy. Okay, let me just make sure something here. So, let's go ahead and do that. Is that right? Okay. So day 1, we have our standard infantry builds. Now I remember last time somebody was talking about that lone infantry that was facing the other direction. So we're gonna try to correct that this time, so that nobody gets fixated on the infantry that's looking the other way. Cool, good stuff. All right, so yeah, day 1, Standard infantry builds. Day 2, moving around. Day 3, also moving around. We're going to stop it when we see our first big boy build. There we go. We got a big boy tank up in there, right there. See him? Looking good. Looking yellow. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right, so day 5 tank. What else do we got going on here? So it looks like Yellow Comet here. I'm aware we have gone ahead, capped some of the back cities. We're moving forward. We rushed this infantry, capped this, and now we're sending this way up in the center. Very nice. Looks like we're going to be going into the center with this infantry also. This guy's capping, back capping right here. Good. You want to make sure to get these back properties as soon as you can, so that you can funnel your infantry to the front lines for sure. Now, one thing that I found that is really, really important on this map is this early tank build. Every single time I've been playing on this map, I've always gone early tank, normally out of this property as well. And I funnel that into the center quickly as possible, as soon as possible, ASAP. Get it in there. It's gotta be done. All right, so hopefully we'll see the reason for that. But essentially, it's to gain control of the center. You gotta get control of the center, folks. That's the name of the game. Control the center, control the map. Beautiful. All right, so Valadudu, we have 11,000 funds, which is a very good place to be. We got that beautiful tank build, mirrored tank over here. Very nice. It's what you like to see. Now it is a day later than Romaware's tank, so Romaware will be able to get that tank in the center very, very quick. But let's see. Let's see where we go with that. Very nice capping of the middle cities too. These cities are incredibly contested, so it is important to get them as early as you can without, you know, sacrificing too many other buildings along the way. All right, so we have a interesting recon build in standard. I don't think it's that bad of a build necessarily. This recon will be able to go down here and threaten this airport, possibly denying that very, very early on. Although I find that on this map, the airports kind of get traded off a little bit if you're not careful. So very interesting stuff. It looks like Valadudu does actually respond with a tank of their own. This tank is going to be able to go over here and deny that recon advance by the looks of it here. Both players have mirrored the tank movement, pushing it very close to the center. The interesting thing here is that the forward cap and infantry is actually vulnerable to the tank hits now. And it does look like a Romaware is going to be a tank behind because of that recon build. However, we do have 11,000 funds. We got the funds, so let's see if we get another tank up in there. And let's also see if we take the free shot on the infantry. Because if it was me, I would take that free shot on the infantry. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you got to do. You got to get those free hits. Anywhere you see them, if you see a free hit, I mean, as long as it's not like insanely like out of position, you know, go ahead and take that free hit. You might as well. And this right here, that's a good free hit. I mean, that takes the infantry down to 5 HP. Unfortunately, with Rachel's day-to-day ability, she is actually able to recover 1 extra health when a unit is on a city. Now, that does actually count for 30% of their funds. So some unfortunate stuff can happen with that when it comes to fund draining. But it also means that your injured units are able to get to the front lines a little bit quicker. So yeah, since Roma was able to get their tank up there really, really quick, take that early hit, they were not able to... Looks like Valadudu was not able to respond the same over here, unfortunately. So now this is in a good position though, because if the tank decides to continue the attack here, this tank is going to be able to go up here, park it very nicely on that city there, and be able to do a big old juicy strike. But I have a feeling that Roma is probably going to be retreating that tank at this moment. So it's probably not going to happen. We got 3 tanks out by Valadudu right now. Looks like all of them are going on the eastern front. So very, very nice right there. I don't really have any complaints with that. I like trying to keep the tanks together. It's a very important move to do. You don't really want to have them all willy-nilly all over the place. All right, we got 4 tanks out by Valdudu now. And it looks like we're shifting over. Doing a little shifty poo. A little shifterino. Perfect. Now, what can we do here? We haven't capped the comm tower yet. Well, neither player has capped the comm tower yet, so we're not going to have any funds advantages right now. But, or firepower advantage, sorry, my mistake. It looks like we are even on the cities at the moment. What are we going to do here? Rom's going to be quite ahead on funds, actually, after this turn. Okay. Doing some risky hits here, actually, in order to delay the cap of that city, which is not that bad of an idea, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's that bad of an idea. What we would be able to do is actually, we could park this guy right here. Yeah, I would probably park this big juicy tank right here on the city. Be able to use that as some extra defense there, an extra deterrent. However, I don't know. It's kind of... Yeah, okay, I'll be dead. Good. Kind of hard to say how this match is going to go so far. I mean, we got a lot going on right now. Roma, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Roma? I'm very, very curious. Looks like we are going to be able to get this city, possibly. However, the interrupt is possible over here, which is not really ideal. It does look like we are going to be able to cap the comm tower because this tank will come in as a defense. So if this tank does go in and interrupt, it's going to eat a big 130% firepower increase from one of the tanks. Either this tank or this tank. I'd probably send this tank down here. Let me contend with that bad boy. But I don't know. Let's see. I think the recon was probably a mistake, though. I probably wouldn't have got that recon. Tanks. That's the way to go in standard. You gotta get them tanks out there. You gotta get the tanks. Ooh. Okay, so we take out an infantry. That was a 9 HP infantry. So that's not too bad. I don't know about that. Probably. No, I don't think I would have done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. My only concern right now is that we have 3 tanks in position to actually rush over here. So this lone... Well, I mean, he's got a backup right here. But this tank right here, I'd consider that fairly vulnerable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could actually hit it from the city, giving us a defense bonus. This guy could pop up over here. Yeah, I don't know. Looks a little vulnerable to me, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the legendary Roma Ware has in store. Alright, so we are joint capping on this comp tower right there, taking out 2 HP infantry. You gotta get that out of there. Threatening the cap right here, which is very nice. Is gonna go in for the big hit too. Okay, nice. That's not too bad. This is actually, I would consider this like a fairly good play. We are defended from this guy. If we move these 2 tanks up in here, we'll be able to get a nice position right there. Nice position indeed, but I do think we need to bring that other tank over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's a good position. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, the problem with attacking Rachel when she's on a city too is most likely the amount of damage that you're gonna do is not gonna be in your favor. Unless you get like a super big hit, like I'm talking like 60 to 70% damage. Attacking a tank on tank onto a city is not gonna end up being in your favor, unfortunately, just because of that increased firepower, you know, or not increased firepower, but increased healing factor. That's the one here. It does look like Rama has now done a tactical retreat, backing up the line. Realizes the threat of danger from all these units here. So we're backing up, refortifying the line, using the terrain to your advantage too here, which is very nice, making sure that we're sitting on those high defense properties, getting the most bang for your buck. Built a battlecopter too, Roma, so that's very nice. The battlecopter is going to be an immediate threat to any infantry that are pushing up here. Nice thing about this too is you can rush the battlecopter over here onto this forest, immediate threat to the center, immediate threat to the south. So nothing wrong with that. Big risky hit up here. Ooh. Big risky hit right there. Definitely risky. However, it does look like we got a battlecopter also from Veldudu, so that's not too bad. Unless we're gonna build an anti-air next turn, that is going to be uncontested. Uncontested indeed. Looks like Veldudu is actually doing some smart moves here too, denying Lash the property right here too. So they're not going to be able to sit any of their units on that property, not going to be able to get those defense bonuses. So very good. I don't mind that. It can't be double hit either. It can only be single hit from minimal terrain advantage. So we're only going to be able to get maximum 10%. If we actually did put the tank down here, that would be a guaranteed kill. However, if we back it up with these tanks, could see some dicey stuff happen over there, folks. Could see some dicey stuff. Oh, taking the trade. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Unless we're going to double up that trade right now. That is going to be risky. All right, nice. Nice KO there. So that's 120, 120. Guaranteed KO on the tank. Very nice. Got no problems with that one. It's such a risky play, though, too, because, like, you got so many tanks over here. No, I guess not too many. You have 2 tanks that are going to be able to counter. So unless we bring these bad boys over here next turn too, I don't know. That might be a little risky. But you can see here what I'm talking about too, with the attacking a tank onto the city here, right? So if we did leave that just a lone single hit, this tank would have healed up by 3. That would have been a 9-7 engagement next turn. Losing situation, you ain't gonna win that, and then the next turn, Rachel's unit is just gonna be full health. So all you do is lose a tank for maybe like 40% of whatever 7,000 is. There, yeah, there you go. Oh, nice block with the infantry. Very, very nice. Join cap in here, forcing either the battlecopter to hit or sacrifice of an infantry in order to interrupt that. Only this infantry would be able to do. I think it might be able to pop the 20%, maybe. Hard to say, but very nice move right there. But I think we're going to be able to guarantee that capture this turn, which is cool. Good. What you like to see. Nice little hits on the infantries here and here too. Very good. Very, very devastating. Powerful stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, Roma's looking pretty good right now. I wouldn't say there's anything necessarily wrong with that. Big hits for sure. So we're going to continue on. We're going to see what happens. Battlecopter attack and recon. Yeah, unfortunately, that recon hasn't really done too much this game. Oh, we don't get to 20. That is unfortunate. We'd have to sacrifice that infantry. If your goal is to interrupt the cap, I mean, at this point, yeah, just sacrifice the infantry and pray to RNGs so that you get the extra damage. That's pretty much about it. That's all you got. All right, anti-air is now threatening the battlecopters over on the western front. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, so we didn't really see too much of a counter here. We did a little bit of damage, and wait, hold on. Oh no, Val, I think we forgot to attack with this tank. That's unfortunate. And we didn't actually double up with this guy either, which is unfortunate. I would have just did it, just whatever. I mean, it's gonna die next turn anyways, so yeah, you're not really losing too much from just trying to delay it. This is devastating, though. I mean, yeah, we definitely could have taken that infantry down to at least 2, I believe. So that's unfortunate, but hey, you know, that's the way she goes sometimes. But we are gonna lose that tank, unfortunately, sitting on the city there. Oh, not fully lose, but partially lose. Oh, wow, that's 80% firepower right there. Ow. 140% firepower also boosted right there. So that is a yowzers. That's a painful hit. You hate to see it. But, you know, you did see it. Now, the spooky thing about this right now, I believe what the Lash player has in mind here is we have to do as much damage as we possibly can before the missile comes. I think that might be the thought pattern right here. We are spreading our units out quite a bit. It does look like Rachel is only like 8,600 away from the Super Co-Power. So that could easily happen pretty soon. Alright, nice 2-hit, nice 3-hit KO right there. Taking a shot on the infantry, not too bad. Powering through a bunch more infantry hits there. Gets the covering fire. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, that just devastated over there on the western front. Hits one missile over on the east, so that's not too bad. So this is actually like fairly... And it's not like the best. Not the best one, but it's nice too. Because we did tons of damage over here in the center. And we managed to injure the sides a little bit. So, you know, it's not too bad. Not the best covering fire I've ever seen, but hey, you know, I hate every single covering fire that hits me, so it's perfectly fine. Nice little chunk of damage for sure. I mean, it's free damage too. Free damage, so it's not losing anything. Not losing anything indeed. We did manage to level the playing field a little bit here too with that. I believe after this turn, I think Lash will still be a little bit ahead. But we'll see what kind of damage we can pull off here. Do a nice little hit with a tank. Okay. I'm really curious what these battlecopters are gonna do though. Because I think we might be able to do things a little bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's not really anything else that this battlecopter could hit. I would definitely bring the battlecopter in first. Maybe not touch it right here. But I think I'd actually loop it around and maybe attack it from the bottom. Or even attack with the little one on the bottom. That would actually guarantee the tank would probably secure that KO. Or at least come very, very close. Taking minimal counter damage too. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably what I would have done. Okay, so we do a couple little hits here, take out a few units, which is not too bad. Bring the anti-air over here to threaten the battlecopters in the center. Yeah, we can't get on the city. City's blocked off by this tank, so you don't really want it to be there. Or be square. Yeah. Now, the only problem is it's like, it's such a... We gotta protect the tanks, though, so I get it. But it's so close to being able to airport lock this guy here and stop the battlecopters in general. But, yeah, I can see why we brought it over there. It's not too bad. Keep it out of range of the tank, too, which is very nice. Yeah, see, oh man, that's unfortunate. If we were gonna go in and do that anyways, like, yeah, would have just brought it in first. Save the tank a little bit of health. I wouldn't have brought it here though. That's like, no. No. I feel like the anti-air is gonna be able to pop it. I don't think this is gonna hold right here. Well, it might. I mean, we got the little. Oh, never mind. We got the little copter. The little copter that could is still there. So yeah, it's gonna hold. And we are in position to lock the airport, which is super nice. Okay, so we're gonna move the tank over anyways. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I still would have just attacked with the battlecopter first. It would have saved you like the 2 HP here. That's pretty much it. Like, that's my only complaint with that. Other than that, I mean, it turned out pretty good. I mean, we actually punched ahead like quite a few. Well over 20k ahead in value. 2 properties ahead. 6 units ahead. Alright, so Veldudu, what are you going to do? What are you going to do in order to stop this devastating Lash assault here? Because we got battlecopters coming in. Yeah, we got some battlecopters coming in. Just hammering the shot. He knows he's going to get hit by this anti-air, but he doesn't care. He's just taking the shot. He's like, whatever. I'm not afraid of no anti-air. So not bad. Good shot. Takes it. Whatever. You know, it's not too bad. It does look like we're going to get a prime tactics next turn, though. So that's a little bit spooky. A little bit spooky. Does manage to level the playing field a little bit when it comes to the value in unit count for sure. After we buy our units, we are now ahead. Ahead just a little bit less than what Roma was on their turn. So, state of the map right now. So it's Roma's turn. We're obviously going to be seeing the prime tactics this turn. But what is going to happen with that prime tactics? What is going to happen with that prime tactics? Indeed, it looks like we might be able to cap the... I don't think we would be able to cap... Oh, if only this fresh, juicy, full health infantry was close enough. Alright, so prime tactics. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. There's too many tanks here, man. There's just so many tanks. This is not a good situation. We could park this guy right here on the city, giving us 60% defense. 70 with the super co-power. So, it's probably, like, I think that would be fairly safe. But we don't really have, like, a lot to attack this with. We definitely need to get those tanks up there. Let's see what we can do over on the western front. It looks like Roma is going to be starting with that anyways. Recon moves in, starting the cap on the airport, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Little trade. Okay, whatever. That's not too bad. No. 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 That's so unfortunate. Excuse me. You know, I can't say really if it would be too much or too much more effective, but I feel like the anti-air would definitely survive longer if we attacked this one. Because the tanks, they're not going to be able to do like a lot of damage. I mean, 70% defense is steep. Not going to be able to do much damage sitting on the city. But it looks like we go for the juicy full HP battlecopter instead, which is mildly unfortunate. Nice little hits over here. Breaks the wall. Gets a big hit on the anti-air, which is nice. Okay. So we get the extra hit there, which is nice. Okay. It's nice that we went over there and took those hits, but my only problem is we leave this side like super open. I mean, we're protecting this side, which is good, but I feel like something seems vulnerable. I don't know. Vulnerable. Gets the juicy, classy medium tank. That's what we like to see, folks. You gotta get the medium tanks on the field. That is where the real game is. That's when the real game starts, is when you build a medium tank. Alright? Neo tanks, nah. Bombers, nah. Mega tanks, nah. Medium tanks, yeah. That's what you need. Don't fact check me. Alright. So we did manage to break this line up a little bit. There is not really anything of real threat now over here. 2 tanks, you know, these guys could move in a little bit, so that wouldn't be too bad. We could actually secure the airport, possibly. I know, we definitely got to do something about that. But Roma, or not Roma, Valdudu, we're going to be pulling back over here, realizing that this is a big threat. Looks like we're going to give him something to shoot at, too. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think it's actually not necessarily a bad idea to put a unit somewhere so that you can, like, sort of choose where your opponent is going to be next turn. Not necessarily a bad idea. But hey, I'm just semi-original guy. I don't know what I'm doing. Nah, I'm just kidding. You know what? Fun fact is I actually broke 1100 again in the league, so yeah. I think I'm sitting at like 1138 right now. No, don't look at my profile after this though, 'cause it's probably gonna be like 800. So that's fine. All right, cool. What else do we got? Capping the city down here. It looks like we have. Fully blocked this off. Fully blocked it off. I do not see anything happening with that. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for sure. Medium tanks coming in, guys. Medium tanks coming in. Boom. More battle copters coming in. If we get both of the airports, though, too, that's going to be rough for Valdudu. I don't know what he's going to be able to do to take care of that. It's tough. All right, we do stop the cap on the comm tower though, so that's very nice. Can't let him get the comm tower. Looks like we're gonna be sacking the tank here. Sacking the battlecopter, my mistake, right into the tank. These guys are definitely gonna be able to take that guy out next turn. However, I think it's mostly just to weaken the side because we got the medium tank coming, right? So we're kind of sweating in our boots a little bit. Oh, 2 battlecopters though. I don't know about that one. Oh, we're just going up and just hitting everything. I didn't even realize Valduda made himself a recon too. Alright, so recon on recon violence, guys. Yeah, the things that you miss when you're having too much fun. Alright. Plopping in. Tanks on cities getting healed. Infantry's on cities getting healed. Caps are being interrupted. Front lines are being threatened. Anti-airs are being built. What else do we got? I'm flipping artillery. Artillery in the mix. This is a tank fight. This is a tank battlecopter. Anti-air infantry battle. Get the indirects out of here. We don't need them. We don't need them here. At all. No, I'm just kidding. Build as many indirects as you want, folks. It's not gonna bother me one bit. What does bother me, though, is losing both of those battlecopters. That's unfortunate. No, I guess only one, because this guy's still here. But a 5 HP battlecopter isn't going to be too threatening. What is going to be threatening, though, is the fact that we just clumped up a whole bunch of units with a covering fire ready to go. That is not good. Oh, no. I do... Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, well, we do manage to do a lot of damage here right before, but this is not looking good. This is going to get hit by 2 missiles at least. Oh, possibly 3. Like, all 3 missiles could potentially hit here, because there's infantry right here. I'm not feeling too hot about that one, Roma. Not feeling too hot. Okay. Where's the covering fire gonna go? Where is it gonna go? Oh my god, it's gonna hit the medium tank twice. It's gonna hit the medium tank twice. No, the classy medium tank. No. That's devastating. Okay, let's just hold the phone. Hold the phone. That's like... What? Okay, we were at 110. And... now we're at 82, 70. Oh god, no, that was bad. Yeah, that was, oh no, that was rough. Yeah, I saw that one coming. See, that's why fighting Rachel is terrible, because you make one little tiny mistake close to super co-power, and then you just get nuked to all oblivion. And that is just not what anybody wants to happen, because now these units are just going to be able to roll in here and just like... just wipe it clean. I would have attacked the battlecopter, though. Definitely attacked the battlecopter. Medium tank at 4 HP is not going to be really any more more or less threatening the medium tank at 3 HP. On 1 HP, it's not really going to do too much. Battlecopters, though, those guys can get away. The medium tank's not going to get away at this point. It's definitely attack the battlecopters. But aside from that, yeah, that was a devastating super co-power, and we all need to learn a valuable lesson about this. And the lesson is, when you build indirects, all of a sudden you get hit by a nuke. So, you gotta watch out for those indirects. Oh, you gotta watch out for the indirects, indeed. Beautiful. Alright, so that was a devastating attack. We were sitting at 15 units. Very little value now. That's rough. However, Lash is a tricky lash. Lash. That's too hard to say. So, we'll see what she manages to do here. We do manage to get a few good hits down here. We still have access to the airport down here. We are blocked by this anti-air, which is unfortunate. We do got 30 grand, though. That's a lot of money. More medium tanks. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so we get another medium tank out there, level the playing field when it comes to value. However, our units are spread out. We're losing ground. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could steal this city over here, so that's pretty cool. I probably would do that. Yeah, good job stealing the city. Medium tank is not going to be able to escape. Yep, it's gone. There goes the classy man. Classy man out of here. Oh, that's so sad. He's so classy. Ooh, okay, so we're just going to park there, not attacking. Very tempting to attack, but anti-air on tank violence is not recommended on a day-to-day. I do it sometimes, you know. I think we all probably have at one point, but try to stay away from doing that. The trade's not necessarily worth it. It's okay if it's like a more injured tank, but 9 HP, yeah, no, it's not good. Alright, we do got prime tactics up here. 15 units, 72 value. How do we have 30,000 funds again, though? That's crazy. I mean, we got 25. We're way ahead in the cities, but we're just so low on units. So unless we just start pumping out like really heavy units, yeah, we have to. Okay, one thing that we really have to do is we have to get a couple units over here and defend the airport so we can start sending some air units there too. That's one thing that we could do here. We got this one here. We really need to get rid of this guy. That's just gonna heal up to 8 HP though next turn. That is a bait attack. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose that airport too, unfortunately. Alright, and not too bad. Get a few hits here. However, these guys are going to be shift over. They're going to be able to take that out, no problem. This guy shifts over, takes that out, no problem. So yeah, that center position is going to be lost, unfortunately, next turn, I believe. Another classy medium tank up in the house. Nice, beautiful. Roma, if you're watching this, yeah, you were the classiest fella out there. Tip my hat to you. I'm not wearing a hat, but if I was, I'd tip it to you because you're classy AF, as the kids say. I can't say that though because I'm too old apparently. Alright, carrying on. Did manage to steal that city over there, so we're sitting at a nice 20,000. That is a clean amount to be sitting at, you know, nothing wrong with 20,000. 24,000 would be better, but hey, you know what, we take what we can get over here. Alright, Valdudu getting the medium tank on the field. Yeah, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Get the medium tanks out there. I mean, at this point, Roma is just spamming out medium tanks every single day, so you got to get something that's going to be able to contend with them. However, like Valdudu, you know, you're getting pretty close to that super co-power again. You know, we're not really too far away, so. Okay, we have... That's pretty good. Yeah, alright, we're gonna get the battlecopters out again. Anti-air threat is out of here. Battlecopters are in. Now, this is a little bit too close. That's a little bit too close for comfort. However, you know what? Nah, we got the second one. Nah, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say I'd actually build like a battlecopter right here and like just tease out this anti-air to attack it so that the medium tank can take it out. I think that would have been a pretty good idea, but unfortunately we got this guy over here. This guy is gonna be able to just move in, take his place next turn. So that's unfortunate. Ow. Alright, nice little shimmy of units right here. Unable to move the medium tank into position here due to the artillery. The one single artillery that could. He's out there, folks. He's out there getting things accomplished. He hasn't hit anything, but it's just the threat of being hit. Very threatening, indeed. Alright, nice job with the medium tank. That's probably what I would have done right there too. Definitely park it on the airport to secure that that is not going to be going anywhere. And threaten to hit on the artillery. So you got to get that guy scared. You got to get him to pull out at this point. We got another medium tank ready to move in there, folks. Alright, so, like, we're sitting at, like, day something. Okay, day 20. This match is still going on. Valdudo holding in there. Romaware, we came back from 15 units. We're now sitting at 23. We're ahead in units again. That was a pretty good comeback. I'm gonna admit, that was a pretty good comeback. You know, most people, if they log into Advanced Wars by Web, they click on their little league game there, and they see that they're losing by that much. Some people would have just hit the resign button right there. But not our friend Romaware. Romaware understands that you can come back from being behind. You know, so Admiral. Admiral for sure. Very good. All right, so let's carry on. It does look like the medium tank got hit for a little bit of damage, so that's unfortunate. The little battlecopter that was just harassing the back lines there, it's finally taken out. Tanks are moving in on the eastern front, taking a not great trade, but I understand the purpose of that attack. So very nice. No, not really too much else to note here. Now, we are very threatened over here. Very threatened indeed. I would definitely still pump out another battlecopter. However, next turn we're going to be eating another missile, so we have to be careful with... Ah, shoot. We have to be careful with the way that we're going to attack this. Because if we just funnel all our units here and then just attack the front lines, that missile is going to just eat us alive. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Alright, medium tanks moving in. We don't really have any worries about the airport being capped over there on the west. So that's okay. That is just... it's the biggest missile bait I've ever seen in my life. That's unfortunate. Alright, yeah, covering fire. Let's see it. Are we going to have like a double? Oh, it's all on the east. Yeah, that's... That's unfortunate. That's disappointing. Oh, yeah, it's being capped. Like, just look at that. Just because of that one missile there, that's rough. That's pretty much it. I don't think that there will be any really coming back from that one, though. We definitely needed to spread our units out a little bit there, a little bit more. Maybe actually retreat a little bit, and then maybe come back, like, in a turn or two. But yeah, it's a rough one. Rough one indeed. But we're not giving up. We're not giving up. You know why? Because we built a Neo tank. So, yeah. Ain't gonna give up when we got a Neo tank on the field. Now, if we lose that Neo tank, I'd be a little bit disappointed. But yeah, we get a lot of units cleaned up there, Valdudu. That's not too bad. We're definitely gonna be... We definitely secured that front here. This front is still a little questionable, but I don't think it's impossible to win that front. We got the medium tanks now. We're still behind in funds, but we got the medium tanks. We got a flippity flopping super bomber over there. Oh, my macaroni and cheese. That's something. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. All right, we got a bomber here, folks. All right, we got a bomber. That's some spooky stuff. Roma just coming out with like the heavy artillery. Now, okay. I'm so itchy. I'm sorry. This is, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, folks, because like, on one hand we got covering fire, and on the other hand we got a bomber and medium tanks and neo tanks. So, I mean, this isn't gonna be able to push into this necessarily because we could just build a neo tank over here, like next time. We don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what's gonna happen, indeed. It's like, oh my god, it's like the craziest thing. We even double base skipped for that too, which is just like nut bar. All right, so double base skip. We got a bomber that is going to pose immediate threat to this side here. So another double artillery. We got 2 artilleries now, folks. That's going to save the day. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm just going to like start going ahead here. It looks like we're just going to get some shimmy movements. Looks like we are going to threaten a cap over here on the city. Neo tank moving over though. It's like, what's going to happen with it? I don't know. Now, okay, so most important thing that we see from this turn is the airport lock again. So airport's locked. Neo tanks are moving in. Tanks are moving in, bombers are moving in, everything's moving in, like things are moving. It's just lots and lots and lots of movement, folks. We got a rocket. Oh my god. All right. Now let's see if we can continue the trend of rockets getting bullied on the semi-original guy channel. All right, we'll see. We'll see if this rocket actually gets value or if it just gets bullied. Because like I said, rockets tend to get bullied here on this channel. I don't know why. It just happens. Ow, that is a juicy hit. Oh, that's unfortunate. The only other problem with these big tech fights here is it just charges the meters so quick. So quick. Oh, we got neo tanks on the field now, too. We got heavy units coming. Oh, no. No, the bomber, no, why? It's in range of the anti-air. It's in range of the anti-air. I mean, there's a tank in the way, but it's in range. You gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, oh, no, the bomber, the bomber. Oh, the bomber. The bomber. I'm so sad. That bomber's going down next turn, I swear to God. There's nothing that can stop it. That might have been like... I don't think that was necessarily a thinking move too much. No offense, but yeah, maybe they just kind of, I don't know, maybe they just gave up at this point too. It's completely possible, but yeah, we do a bunch of damage. We get the covering fire, and that's yeah, that's the resign right there. So that's unfortunate. The bomber. No. I wanted that bomber to get some stuff done. Unfortunate. But it looks like Valdudu is the winner today. And I think the one thing that we have learned from this battle is that covering fire is pretty strong. Pretty strong indeed. You know what, RomaWare? I think that you put up a very good fight, though, especially coming back from several of those covering fires. Very good stuff. Very impressive play. Unfortunately, just the bomber, you know. Just losing the bomber. It's rough stuff. Anyways, so that was pretty cool. I believe that one was sent in by Valdudu. So thank you very much for the submission. If anybody else does have submissions or replays that would like me to take a look at, you can send me a message on Advanced Wars by Web. My name is Mr. Cannon. That is MR_CANNON. You could actually find me on the Advanced Wars by Web Discord too if you want to send me something there too. You know, you'll find me under Mr. Cannon /semi-original guy. So if you want to send one there, that's perfectly fine too. I have no problem. But But yeah, what a match. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, lots and lots of back and forth, you know. I think, like I said, the one thing that we really have to take from this one is watch out for covering fire when it is about to pop. You know, just make sure you got your units spread. If possible, you can actually bait covering fire using a couple medium tanks and, you know, various other units, a couple infantry here and there. So, I believe my friend Cynical Boy actually has a video on Rachel and some tactics with Rachel. So maybe I'll link that in the description below here so you guys can take a look at that if you're interested on ways to fight a Rachel. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks so much for the submission. Great match. Congratulations to both the players. Hopefully you both do fantastic in League. And just keep the Advanced Wars coming, folks. Just keep the Advanced Wars coming. Reboot camp's coming pretty soon. Pretty soon, so keep a lookout for that. So, if you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And you know what? I'll leave a link in the description below where you can join Advanced Wars by Web today. Join the Advanced Wars by Web Discord. Join my Discord if you want. The Mr. Cannon Discord of bad strategies. You know, it's a pretty good, fun, awesome, nice, wonderful, juicy place to be. So, have fun, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye for now.